Welcome to this brief introduction of the Salesforce AlayaCare connector, brought to you by SOLJIT Cloud Solutions, a Salesforce partner and AlayaCare partner. First, the connector enables you to use the powerful lead generation tools available in Salesforce to capture and manage leads and accounts, as well as capture work orders, and then create those as clients and tasks in AlayaCare. When it comes to capturing and managing leads and accounts in Salesforce, there are many options. You could have leads coming in from Marketing Cloud, from Pardot, from an integration between your sales team phone system and Salesforce. You could have leads manually created by your sales team, etc., etc. Here we're going to take the example of a custom web and mobile form created for an AlayaCare service provider with Salesforce. So I've pre-filled most of the fields to save a bit of time. So here we see that there's going to be the patient name, and here I'm going to play the role of a caretaker, taking the appointment for the patient. There's some appointments time here that we're suggesting, and I'm going to submit that request. Now going to Salesforce, we can see that the account was created with all the information that was in the form, including the work order, which is the appointment request, as well as in related contacts, the caretaker. If we go into the work order itself, we can see that it contains all the details, including the appointment dates and times that were requested, and all other information that was related to it in the form. Moving on to AlayaCare, we see that the record was created there as well. And we see here the external ID that is actually the Salesforce record ID. In the demographics section, we see information that was in the form, as well as if you go into the tasks tab, we see that this is the work order that was converted into a task. As well, if you go into coordination contacts, you'll see that the caretaker or the person that filled the form is also there. So you can see that all the information that was in Salesforce was transferred to AlayaCare, including demographic information, tasks, contacts, etc. Now that all relevant information is in AlayaCare, service delivery can proceed. As service workers are working with clients and tasks, it's possible, through customer feedback or other means, that important information is gathered in AlayaCare. Let's look at how this client information can be shared back to Salesforce. Now, every business is different, so each business or organization or healthcare provider or service provider will want to relay back to Salesforce different kinds of information. So this is something that varies from customer to customer. But in this case, so we have a healthcare service provider that really want to know when a service is refused or is not accepted, and surface that information back to Salesforce to see if there's any market trends or anything they can do better in terms of service delivery. So this is an example where in AlayaCare, in my client's profile, in the demographics, I can add different fields through AlayaCare. One of which is reason for no service with a few choices. And if we go to Salesforce, we'll see that we have the same information. So that AlayaCare can send that information back to Salesforce, whether service staff want to review those reasons one by one, or to use Salesforce to do custom reporting and see if there are any big trends in the industry. Right? So this is just one example. There can be different examples of custom fields or default fields per service provider that you'd want to use, but so this is one of them. Now let's look at how the connector manages record updates, as well as discuss how you can create reports and automations in Salesforce using the information that is coming from AlayaCare. Regarding record updates, so the connector supports two-way record update, which means that information modified in AlayaCare will be then modified in Salesforce automatically, and vice versa. Information modified in Salesforce will be modified in AlayaCare. This ensures that you have the latest and greatest in both of your systems. If I take an example here, I'm going to modify the phone number. And going back to Salesforce, we can see that the information has changed. And if I do it again the opposite way, I go back to AlayaCare and we see that the information has changed. Now that you have both systems connected, Salesforce and AlayaCare, there are many possibilities that you can take advantage of. Knowing how powerful Salesforce is in terms of creating custom automations and custom reporting, you can take any data that is allowed by the AlayaCare API to be surfaced in Salesforce and make reports based on that. It could be customer feedback, it could be the reasons why a customer accepted or refused the service, or any other data that could be taken either from default fields or custom fields through the API. And as well, you can create automations, for example, to re-engage with leads who have not taken services, or re-engage with customers who have taken services, either through email blasts or through automated reminders to your sales teams, or through tasks for your sales teams. So let's say ensuring that your sales reps and other staff follow up with leads and or customers at the right moment. If you would like to inquire about additional features that could be added to the connector, let's say you need more customization for your business needs, we can help you with that. You can contact us to discuss. To get the connector, you can contact us at sales@soljit.com, call us at 1-877-276-5548, or visit our website www.soljit.com.